Hey, what is up now? This is Cam coming at you from day one of week 30 of my weight loss journey. Today, I weigh 224.6 pounds. Pretty cool. Had some dizziness today. I don't know what that was all about, man. Usually what I do is I fast until noon. I don't usually eat before noon, but today it's probably about 11:15 or something. And I was fine. I wasn't hungry at all. I was rocking and rolling. I was fine. But I was just getting dizzy. I was fine when I was sitting down. I was sitting down working at the computer. And then when I got up, because what happened was about 11 o'clock I got up because I wanted to walk. And I started getting really dizzy, to the point where I ended up checking my weight real quick before I ate anything. And I was like, man. So I had a beef jerky and a piece of cheese, and I don't know, it didn't really seem to make it go away immediately. So I just went and laid down for 15-20 minutes or something. It's fine, it went away. And then when I got up, I was like, man, I better just go ahead and eat. So, I broke the fast anyway with that beef jerky, but anyways, now it's about, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm getting my walk in. I meant to get it in earlier, obviously, but had some weird, dizzy kind of deal. I don't know, maybe I should have checked my blood sugar when that happened, but see, I haven't had a problem with low blood sugar. Like, my doctor never told me low blood sugar was an issue. It was high blood sugar from this type 2 diabetes, so I don't know. It's like what I find at 49 years old is that no matter what, it's always something, It's always something, but, there's always something you can do. I do think a lot of it is, mental toughness. I really do. I think it comes down to a lot of it's overcoming, mental obstacles, I think that we can make ourselves really strong mentally, but then the flip side of that is I think that we can make ourselves really weak mentally. And I think that happens without a lot of us realizing it. Like, we kind of give into a lot of things, kind of let ourselves become victims. Oh, it's not my fault. It's not my fault, Just all kinds of stuff, Oh, it's not my fault I can't get exercise in today. I hurt my knee. It's not my fault I eat all this bad food. It's all these commercials. And they're putting MSG in everything, And I'm not going to sit here and say you're wrong about some of this stuff, okay? Like, some of the world's best marketers are in, fast food and takeout and marketing for food. So it's not like you don't have multi-million-dollar marketing campaigns stacked against you, because you do. But at the same time, persuasion only really works when you want something. It doesn't work if you don't want it. So none of those multi-million-dollar marketing campaigns can really hold up to your mind if you strengthen it. And that's the truth. And I see people out there right now taking all these injections and everything else, trying to lose weight. I know they're desperate. I feel bad for them. But I really believe that the key is not an injection or not medicine. I think the key is to strengthen your mind. And that's what I believe. And then there's another part of that, and I do think there's an educational component. And the educational component for me was the eureka moment for me was that, you know, weight loss runs through insulin. You know, your body naturally produces insulin. Now, before I was on this journey, I would have like tuned out as soon as somebody said insulin, because it's like, dude, I'm not a diabetic. I don't care about insulin, you know? That's what I would have thought. Like, it doesn't apply to me. It's not true. Weight loss generally directly runs through insulin. So, reading that book, The Diabetes Code, Dr. Fung, and another book he wrote called The Obesity Code, those books are really good. And, you know, they're not filled with BS. And that's hard because there's a lot of BS out there. But anyways, whatever. But a lot of it's mental discipline. A lot of it's mental toughness. I really do believe that. And the good news about that is, you know, you can be mentally tough. You can change your mental toughness. That's like a muscle you can flex. You know, you can build it. So when I started this journey 30 weeks ago now, I wouldn't say I was very mentally tough. I would say there was a point in my life where I was mentally tough. You know, back when I was in the military and everything like that. But then somewhere along the way, I got pretty soft. And I had to redevelop that mental toughness over these last 30 weeks. And it's been difficult, you know, but it does get easier, you know, the tougher you get mentally. So anyways, I could talk a lot about this. I want to write a book about this. I want to write my thoughts down. I'm not talking about a 400 zillion page book either. I'm talking about like maybe 100 pages tops, you know. But I'd like to get my thoughts down, kind of like a manual, memoir, whatever, of what I did that's helped me along the way. I'm just trying to get to 190 pounds first, you know. I want to get to my ideal weight, and then I'll get the book written for you. And you can look at it and do with it what you will. What I hate, though, is what really got me to take things seriously is the fact that the doctor told me I had diabetes. That really was a wake-up call for me. And, man, what I hope is the other people out there, they can get a wake-up call without having to hear really bad news from their doctors like that. So, you know, and I know that the sad part is I know there's a lot of people out there who hearing that is not even enough, you know. And I know a lot of other people out there who they hear that from their doctor and, you know, they put 100% faith in their doctor. And then what happens is their doctor gets them all this medicine and all these prescriptions, and they just wind down. It's like a doom spiral. So I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts about it, but this is getting pretty long. Anyway, this is week 30, day 1. I'm at 224.6 pounds today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Okay. Day 2. It's actually the morning of day 3. But I didn't get my video recorded yesterday for day 2 of week 30. But yesterday, day 2 of week 30 of my weight loss journey, my weight was the same. I didn't lose any weight. I was 224.6 pounds. And you know, just, you know, business as usual. Nothing crazy. It was Saturday, and I was just getting about my business, you know. But good day. I'll see you on day 3. Okay, it is truly day 3 of week 30. The current weight 224.4 pounds. You should see a picture I took of my weight around here somewhere. I'm just getting my walk in. It is very cold out here. It's not like as cold as it could be though, okay? You know, it's not that windy. And I guess it's about 20 degrees out here right now. Great state of Ohio here. They say the real feel is 9. I don't know how they calculate that. I guess wind factor and various other things. But I don't know. It's cold, but it's not too cold. You know, it's fine. I'm just getting it in, you know. I try to walk about 2 miles a day. Not 10, 2. About 2 miles a day. I try to get 40 minutes of walking in a day. I don't know how many miles that is. It's about 40 minutes a day is what I try to walk. And I did like a pedometer a few times and tracked it, you know, and it was like ended up being like 2 miles, you know. It depends on how fast I'm walking, you know. But I probably walk faster now than I did when I first started all this 30 weeks ago. But I don't know. It's cold, but it's all right. That's about all I got today. I'll see you on day 4. All right, peace. Okay, it's day 4 of week 30. I kind of messed up and I didn't check my weight before I ate today. So I'm not sure what my weight is today. Day 4 has been kind of a day of just running errands. I had to pick up a new dryer today for our house because our old one's kind of kicked the bucket. So I've been out and about all morning. Now I'm home and I am going to be getting some work done. I do work for myself, but I have to get some work done. There's a difference between, you know, self-employed and unemployed. You have to have self-discipline and get your work done when you're self-employed. So I do got to put some hours in for that today. But other than that, it's been a good day. You know, it's just a normal day. Pretty much eating the same stuff. I did pick up a couple of these Carb Master. I picked up a couple of these Carb Master drinks. Hold on a second. I picked up a couple of these Carb Masters at Kroger's. They are they're 60 calories, 8 grams of protein. Really not. They're good. They taste good. They're lactose free. They have 4 carbs in them, no added sugar. But the thing about these is, I can't keep on buying these because I bought in 3 of them so far, or 4 of them so far. But the problem with these is they have sucralose in them. And for me, what I find is artificial sweetener is not great when you're trying to eat this way. Because the artificial sweetener, it triggers something. It makes you hungry. It makes you like snacky. You know, it makes you want to like, just makes you feel unsatisfied, like you want to eat. And I was reading about it, and it's something to do with the fact that it triggers your body to release insulin, right? It triggers an insulin response in your body, but there's no actual sugar in there because this stuff is not actual sugar. So what happens is the insulin doesn't have anywhere to really be used. So what happens? That makes you hungry. That makes you crave more stuff, right? So anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say is you don't want to eat a bunch of this artificial sweetener because it's not going to be great, right? So these are good for a little something different, but for the most part, I've got to steer clear of these things. So that's about all I got today. All right, I'll see you guys on day 5. It is day 5 of week 30. My current weight is 225.2. I guess the end of day 5 here is very late. It's about a little after midnight. So I'm getting ready to go to bed here pretty soon. I just wanted to do this quick update video, show you my weight, and yeah, that's it for me. So see you tomorrow on day 6. Hey, what is up now? This is Cam. It is day 7 of week 30. My current weight is 224.2 pounds. So slowly but surely bringing it down. 224.2 today. This is a wrap-up day for week 30. You know, some days are harder than others. I will say, you know, some days, you know, your body doesn't really feel like getting up and walking. You know, sometimes you get tired of other people around you. You're eating whatever the hell they want to eat, while you are eating what you need to eat. But I've developed a lot of self-discipline over the last 30 weeks. So, like, those things don't really, you know, bother me. Like, not like they did. Like, there's an irritation, you know. But, it's kind of like just another day at the office, you know. I guess that's the best way to describe it. The more you do it, the more you get used to it. And, you know, I would just say I'm very thankful for this self-discipline that I'm building. It's probably my most valuable ally. That's what I would say. So if you're watching this and you want to start a journey like this, I would say that the main area of your focus should probably be self-discipline, because that's going to be your biggest ally. Plane flying overhead. There's always going to be like birthday parties. There's always going to be, you know, people around you that are not eating the way you are. Everyone's eating differently, you know. There's always going to be people at parties and get-togethers who are trying to get you to try this or try that. Hey, try some of this. What do you think of this? You know, there's always going to be that kind of stuff. You know, so you have to be ready for all that, and you just have to get used to saying no. Nah, man, that's not for me. I'm eating a special way, trying to knock these pounds off. So, you know, you just got to get used to saying no. And every single day that you move forward gets a little easier. It's easy to romanticize the way you used to eat when you're not eating that way anymore. Taco Bell, Domino's, you know, birthday cakes, ice cream, candy bars. It's easy to romanticize that kind of stuff when you're not eating that kind of stuff anymore. But you have to remember, none of it's real. The past always gets romanticized. It's not real. The truth is, there's a reason why you started. And it's because if that past was so good, you would have never gave it up. My past was on the way to killing me. So it wasn't that good. So anyways, yeah. Good luck out there. I'll see you in week 31. Alright, this is day 7 of week 30. This is my wrap-up day. I forgot to check my weight today. I messed up and ate before I weighed myself, and so I didn't get it today. So we're just letting yesterday's weight ride for today. And I guess I'll figure out the truth of it tomorrow. So that's kind of where I'm at the end of week 30 here. And simple day. Just normal stuff. I'm moving on to week 31. And I'll see you guys there. Alright, peace.